If you've ever taken an arts and crafts class, you know that the edges have to be smooth out. In order to get an A in class, the edges has to be smoothed out. If there's a crack on the inside or on the outside,
Come on.
it can't be put out.
That's right.
For the fan.
Come on.
It's not ready.
That's right.
But it was scarred. And let me make it a little bit more personal so you can see where I'm coming from. We are marred. We've been broken.
All right.
We become incomplete. And God never starts anything
Come on now.
that he can't finish.
That's right.
Amen.
So if you're on this Christian journey
Yeah.
and you're broken, if you're marred and scarred, it's not because of the potter.
All right.
If you're unwilling, if you are not shapely,
Well.
if you are not mentally sound, or if you're not spiritually aiming,
Come on now.
it's not the potter.
Well.
If you don't become as beauty before the Lord, it's not the potter.
All right.
If your praise and worship does not reach his nostril,
All right.
it's not the potter.
Yes, sir.
If you're not working out your own soul salvation, it ain't the potter. If you're not doing all you can while you can, it ain't the potter. Because the potter wants to put you back together again. It's one thing to be bruised and broken and stay in that rut. But it's another thing to get up and take a trip to the potter's house
All right.
where he can put you back together again. And all God is saying to Jeremiah, I want you to go down to the potter's house and see the mess that my people have made. And Jeremiah saw this marred pot. And watch this. After he saw it was marred, something good happened. Right after that he said, but in his hands. I want to tell you that if you're marred, if you're broken, if you're battered, if you're beaten, if you're depressed, if you're stressed, if you're in a mess, if you're down low, in a valley, in muck and mire, it's all right when you go to the potter's house. Because the following thing is, after he was marred, he said he was in the potter's hand. Something about being in the Lord's hand. I don't care how the winds of life may beat up on my ship,
That's right.
how I might get marred and scarred.
Yes.
Something about being in the master's hand
Yes.
as he's turning his wheel, as he's got his hand on his other hand, and as he's shaping and making me. I just got to be willing and obedient, and I shall receive the good of the land.